We have lobbies that are doing the job for us. Thank God for our lobbies. That now with their works, American government have now declared Nigeria a CPC country, a country with particular concern, maltreating and killing Christians in thousands. And they have promised them if they don't do anything, which I know they're not going to do anything. In fact, as I speak, they're still killing Christians. They will come gun blazing, and it will happen. I want to use this opportunity to tell American government, we have BDF. If you're looking for an ally, use BDF. They have been fighting these terrorists off from our land. And this is why our land is not as bad as that of the northern Nigeria. They are professional military soldiers. They know the rules of engagement. Contact BRGIE, contact our lobbies, America, and our BDF will work with the American military. So they'll be able to show you who is who, tell you who is who. Because a lot of propaganda is going on in Nigeria the way they did it in 1967. That made almost the whole, in fact, not almost, all the world fought against Biafra for lack of knowledge. Because of the propaganda Nigeria government carried against Biafra. Exactly what happened in 1967 is happening now in everybody's presence. They were killing Biafrans in thousands. And Ojukwu said, no, stop killing my people. Why are you killing my people? If not, if you don't stop, I'll take my people away. And they continued. That was how Ojukwu declared Biafra. And they killed us and starved over 3 million children to death. Starvation. And the man that did that is still moving around chewing bubble gum. Go on. So Biafrans, you must sit at home. Enough is enough of this menace. They have used our blood to continue to keep Nigeria as one. Out of our neighbors, nobody have they massacred the way they massacred us on the altar of keeping Nigeria one. They hate Igbos with passion. Allow Igbos to go. No. You hate us and you wouldn't allow us to go. You must choose one this time. And we have risen up to choose freedom. And freedom we will have. Storm, you have the mic. Storm, are you there? Was I talking to myself? Can somebody hear me?
Yes. Very well. I can hear you. Am I coming out?
Yes, sir.
All right. Greetings from here. I just want to use this opportunity to greet everyone on the space. I want to use this opportunity to also contribute to tell Americans that you see, Nigeria has been a terrorist country right from onset, not even today. Only a place where they will tell you that they have repented Boko Haram, and they will give them guns and send them down to the east in order to achieve their evil plans. So even a newborn baby today knows that Nigeria is a terrorist country. The reason why I requested for Mike is just to talk. I think our last brother said something here that he was trying to educate one idiot, and the guy was like, saying rubbish. The same thing happened to me, and I think I will still do it, handle it the way that I believe that I can handle it, because that bastard that was challenging me up till now, I'm still trying to see how I will get him. He ended up telling me that that they will pick me up. That they will pick me up. What happened? Because of this Anambra election. And I told my people, sorry, am I coming out? Hello? Okay, all right. All right. I told my people that thank God I have children. At least I have boy, I have a girl. If anything happens, I've written the little I knows about Biafra. And I started having this boldness to do what I'm doing today, which I was talking to a brother that we all know, which I have my record. By God's grace, if tomorrow that God give us Biafra, which I know that we will have, I will showcase the area that I believe that I have worked. And I said, I have these feelings and this boldness to work for this because my father fought the war. As a child, I started knowing about this Biafra and Nigeria. This fool, I was telling this fool that there will not be election in Anambra State. And he said that we have started again. You know, that all he wants is just for them to remove the president of the zoo, which America is now working for it. And I said, yes, you mentioned America. Do you know the people that are doing the work? Do you know how America come into this matter? And
We can't hear him again. Storm. And America is not planning to remove the president. America is planning to attack the terrorists. That's what they told us. If the president didn't do anything. Where are you? We can't hear you anymore. Storm, are you there?
and he said that he will deal with me, Storm. So what am I trying to say? I'm talking to our last year, the last brother that spoke. I don't know, and I don't believe that I cannot say. Sir, next time you see anybody standing against this struggle,
Storm, we can't hear you again. Maybe you go and answer your call and then you come back. They will leave you alone.
hello, can you hear me? Am I coming out?
Yes.
Okay. Call entered. So whenever you have opportunity to sit with anybody who is speaking against Biafra, I'm sorry to say this, I don't think that person need to have second chance. Because this thing that you see, and this stupid fool that was saying this rubbish is living in Old Imo State. So when I look at how people behave, he was telling me what really got me angry, that which he believed that he have escaped. He can never escape. Not in this life. There's no way he will escape. Told me that our PM, they hold him, and Onyendu, they hold him, that if all the noise that we are making have not even crossed anywhere, that because these guys, that gentle reason why people cannot travel along Olu Road, and and I got angry. And I told him, do you know who we are speaking to? As you are talking to me. So when he get to find out that this is where I belong. He quickly ran away by, which I will not disclose what actually wanted to happen, and they ran away, but he dropped a message that they will get me, that he will make sure that they pick me up. I am not afraid. I came prepared, and if I die now, I don't think that I die early. This is my 41 years. I don't think that I died early. So we should learn how to not to give enemies single space whenever they are talking. Because these saboteurs come and they live with us. They live with us. Even when you fully, that's what we are fighting a just fight. I don't know. See, if we cannot start it with our enemies and that we so-called our people, I don't think we can start it with outsiders. I don't know the country where you live, how they operate. I don't know how they operate. But here, as long as homeland is concerned, if we cannot deal with the enemies that we know, that we claim, because all of these things, I call it claiming, claim that they are our brothers or our sisters, meanwhile they are not. Because they bear the name, which you don't know where they copied it, you don't know how long, you don't know their lineage, where they come from or whatever, but they bear the name. Simply because they bear the name, and you believe that they are your brothers and your sisters. And the same people are the one killing you, destroying all your efforts. You see, the time to convince people, see, to me, I believe it's over. Why? It's because none of them will tell you that they have not heard or they don't know. Nobody, no single body that will tell you that they don't know or that they have not heard. So I am speaking to each and every one of us here. Whenever you try to talk to somebody about this and the person is giving you one unnecessary excuses, by the time you start with that person, the next person will learn. Just that it's not everything that you will do open. If not, I believe that a lot of people have learned. There are some people that they don't sleep every time on space talking about this issue. Since over how many days that I joined this struggle, spending their money, contributing, and it's some little, because I believe it takes a lot of people, plenty people or millions of people to build whatever, but it takes one stupid idiot to scatter the whole thing. And why do we think that we need to give space to that particular fool or that idiot to have a second chance? If not for the sake of BDF, our land would have been taken over, because we have so many fools that live in homeland and they bear the same name that you and I bear. And you think that they have good things in mind with you. They don't have one single good thing in mind with you. They have all gone.
Yes, distant cousins. Call them distant cousins.
Yes. They have all gone, moving around you, laughing with you, be with you in the same union, in the same meeting, the same so-called churches, the same so-called tradition, the same whatever. They are the same people killing. So what am I saying? Start from that enemy that you can see one-on-one and talk to. Start with that person. Don't wait the time for you to wait, because this thing, if we are following it, I don't know if we are following it the way that it may be, this thing may get out of hand. Deal with that person instantly, so that he will know that we are no longer joking. I read something, they're talking about how they want to assassinate Onyendu. For what? And the people are still living around, talking, saying rubbish, moving up and down. Somebody asked a question here. He said, how have you been using what you have? I don't know how he put it. I think that was the last speaker was referring to somebody that said something like that. If you cannot have, you don't have money to donate, or you don't know how to write, what there is something that you can do as long as this struggle is concerned. There, except you don't want to do it. I believe each and every one of us here, if you come to this place, I will tell you the truth that the people that are contributing are just few. That the rest of other people, what are you doing? You are not contributing. What is your effort? How do you want tomorrow? Look at the other people jumping up. America has to do this. What did you do to support that particular thing? Did you how America come into this? And every time we keep on talking, advising, but I have one word to the so-called enemies. Is either you do your worst or you blame yourself. It's either you do your worst or you blame yourself, because this struggle has come to stay, and it has come to stay. And we all must continue doing it. I have so many of them. But you see this Anambra election, how it will happen is still only God that we know how it will happen. I don't believe in that line again of telling people to sit. If you like, don't sit at home, come outside. But whenever something happens, I will be angry if any one of us here come out here to say is the way that even fighting our people. Now that they are saying sit at home, you will not hear. Some of you will not call your loved ones or whoever. Please obey simple instruction. When it happens, you will still see some people will come out here and say this is not how we wanted it, or this is that, because maybe it may touch their own people. We have to be wise. So please, finally, as I'm rounding up, don't give the enemy that you are seeing from far, or you don't know, maybe as we come online, people abuse each other, or people say whatever, but these enemies are, in fact, you are just wasting your time. If you cannot deal with the one that is closer to you, how do you think that you can deal with the one that you have not seen? How do you think that you can even touch the one that you cannot see? So the one that you are seeing is the one that you will need to start with. I said it thing before. How have you been doing it with your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your village people? How have you been dealing with them concerning this issue? If you cannot start with them, is it somebody that I have not seen that will come to a space like this that I can fight for? I can fight against. Meanwhile, there are a lot of them living around me. No. Biafrans, we need to stand up. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to be bold. We need to really decide what exactly do we want. And I tell you, there's no other people that can do it. Nobody has even been fighting for this, if not you and I. BRGIE. Let us tell ourselves the truth. And I pray that Chukwu Abiyama will bless each and every one of us here. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Sister Stella, are you there? It's like, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You are coming out, okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give our COS. COS, are you there? Are you there to speak to Biafrans?
Yes, Onyanya one. Greetings from here. Good morning.
Thank you.
Yes, good morning, Sister Stella, my senior citizens, all the Biafran senior citizens on this space. Greetings from here. My Minister of Information, Mazi Sonia Barawa. Greetings from here. Good morning. Tortiville, Tutos, our own lover, Kobondo. You are part of the senior citizens, so I already greeted you. Betty Ford, my sister will be Chicago. Storm, Asiebunam, Msi McTony, David Nana, Mary Telcam, Ben Wabo, Uncle, I greet you. And every Biafran on the space, please accept my greetings because Onyobuna, Kwerenkane to you because first of all, I want to start by appreciating our defense forces, the Biafran defense forces, the men and women who are paying the ultimate price for your freedom and for my freedom. I sincerely want to appreciate them for standing strong, defending our mothers and our children back home, while we do our part here on the media to enlighten the world on what is going on. And I also want to appreciate our leaders. You know, these men they made sure that the fire of Biafra never died, even though that was the intention of the enemy. Because people don't understand. The genocidal war of 1967 to 70 wasn't meant to spare any of our people. That is why they deployed the 20 pounds, whatever rule that they made. People still don't get it. It is a way to keep you starved, to keep you impoverished until you die. You will beg, you will become a slave, begging, and all of that. That's the goal of the 20 pounds thing that they did. So I want to appreciate all our leaders, the Modumegu Chukwemeko Ojukwu, our own Philip Effiong, who is reincarnated in our Minister of Information here. Of course, Rafael Wazurike. Wazurike, it's time you say damn the consequences and actually stand up like the man that you were, you know, like the man that you were when you were fighting for Biafra, before all the sabotage that happened around you. There comes a time in a man's life and you say damn the consequences and do whatever you have to do. I think that time is now, Nwazurike. In case you're hearing us, in case there are people who hear us and who could relate to him, it's long overdue, actually. I did hear you speaking during the protest for our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and that was encouraging, but it's time to take a bolder step. Biafra is here, in case if you don't know that, it is good that you know that now. Biafra is here. Our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the only Messiah that I know. I don't know about any other, you know. He woke us all up. A lot of us here are speaking today, are awake because of our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So many of us here wouldn't be here if not because of the teachings of our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So I sincerely, from the depth of my heart, appreciate him, and I pray that God will keep him in good health as we sojourn through this whole part to restoring Biafra. People still don't understand it, even though I've said it over and over again. The singular thing, or the simple things that would bring our leader out is what we do, what our defenses do back home, however they are able to combat this terrorist Nigerian government, and also our communication with the United States government. Hopefully they will pressure Nigeria and all those that are involved to free our leader. And of course, to grant him a safe passage, like our APM rightly said in the congressional briefing that we had. Grant him a safe passage out of Nigeria. These are the things that would set our leader free. If you're waiting for the Nigerian court system, I don't know how long I'm going to say you're going to wait, but it's never going to happen. You know, a kidnapper does not just release the person they kidnap. They either take ransom or they kill you. Their ransom is for our leader to accept their Nigeria, which he will never do. Not even when he's gone. Not in the 20 generations to come. Our leader will never accept Nigeria. So that's one thing that we should all know. We should do our best. Our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, he said he's going to do this for 5 years, and that after we are done restoring Biafra, the rest is left for us to do. I think he has done that. Biafra is here. We have done our self-referendum. We started with our charter to our self-referendum, which has been completed with over 50 million people voting in the self-referendum. We redeclared Biafra 2024, exactly 5 years, as Mazi Simon Ekpa said. So the rest is left for you and I to do. It's left for the rest of the Biafran people to do. I want to appreciate our APM. Udabwenyi, one of Biafra. A man who has accepted the burden, the service of Biafra, even with all that is being piled up on him and everything. Just like every other of our leaders, doing everything, making sure that the enemies that were springing up from left, right, center, including the Nigerian terrorist state, do not capsize our boats. He steered us right into Washington, D.C. And today the conversation is about Biafra. You go everywhere in the media, the conversation is about Biafra. Even people who didn't care about the lives of the people in the regions are now talking about Nigeria and about Biafra. So we appreciate him for all the good work. And my dear media team, I don't know what we will do without you guys, each and every one of you. You spread the word out there. 2.83 billion people. 2.83 billion mentions of Biafra and Biafran exits. And today is paying off. And that's in less than a year, from January 1st to October 1st. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I just want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. It never gets easy. It only gets tougher. But I already know you guys are weighted and tough still. So each and every one of us will succeed. We will do exactly that which we have promised our forebearers that we're going to do, which is speak until Biafra is restored. Thank you, everyone. And haters of Biafra, thank you. Thank you for continuing to hate us, because the more you hate us, you give us the feel. Some of us here, you hate us, you only gassing us up to keep doing what we're doing. You know? Somebody like my sister Obi Chicago, people are just so dumb. A lot of my people here are just the same way. So our haters, keep hating. Your hate ain't gonna stop us. It will only embolden us to do what we do. So thank you, guys. Straight into the topic. I'm going to start with the lockdown. And please, Sister Stella, don't mind me. I'm going to take a few seconds because I have one or two things to really explain, to break down for people to understand. You know how people tend to forget. I don't know if it is the effect of the cows, the Fulani cows that has been consumed in the past that makes them forget, or the most likely situation is because a lot of things that happens in the territory called Nigeria happens every day. It's everyday occurrence. So it wipes away, whatever happened last week. I remember when I was growing up, when one person dies in the end part of my village, we all hear it and it lingers for a long time. Now, people are dying left, right, center. People don't even know who is dying and who is not dying anymore. So I guess that's part of the reason why people tend to forget. But I want to take us back a little bit. I want to remind us about the elections of, was it 2023 election that they did? It was 2023 that Peter Obi and the rest of them deceived Biafrans that they were contesting for election, right? It was 2023, right? Okay. So before 2023 election, the Biafra Republic government in exile embarked on a serious and serious campaign. That campaign denied Nigerian government over 20 million votes from the territory you know as the place you call Eastern Nigeria, which is Biafra land. Out of 25 point something million people that registered to vote in their election, the campaign that we did, the education that we did, educating our people on the need and the importance of them avoiding putting legitimacy on these people that are killing them, because you're voting, going out to vote them, is legitimizing their evil against you. After educating our people for so long, we were able to get 20 point something million voters back and away from the Nigerian terrorist election. With our series of sit-at-homes, events that took place in different times. At that time, I want everybody to remember, every single Nigerian illegitimate governor in our land that had anything to do about elections, campaign, or whatever, they used our leader, releasing our leader as a bet for the people. For them to come into office, they had to make promises of how they will stop the sit-at-home, because that is the only language that the terrorist Nigerian government understands. That is the only language that keeps you, who is at home, safe. Don't forget, they will roll out their terrorists. They have them in different sizes, shapes, with different tongues. They will roll them out to kill you, and they will tell you that Biafra has killed you. Don't even bother yourself trying to accuse us. We're already used to people accusing us for things we didn't do. But you that is going to step out to vote or to try to partake in any form of election in Biafra land, you are carrying out, you are committing a crime. I'm just gonna say the way it is. Because Biafra has been redeclared. We are at war, and there is no country at war that partakes in elections. There is no country in the world at war that partakes in elections. Going out to partake in any form of election will be going out to give yourself up for death. Is that what you want? I don't think anybody wants that. So our campaign that took away over 20 million votes in 2024 granted us over 50 million votes in self-referendum. Can people understand what I am saying? Those who registered to vote in Nigerian election were 25 point something million people. But those who voted in self-referendum of Biafra is 50. That's double of the number of people that registered to vote in Nigerian election. When we're talking about everything Nigerian election, 20 point something million people, or 25 point something million people, and we took away 20 point something. And do not forget that after the first election, we took away extra 2 million people who were going to partake in the other mini elections that they were doing too, even shrinking the number the more. So you all understand very much that Biafra is here. And you all understand very much the plight of the Biafran people, the reasons why we must stop everything and anything election in our land. That is like people coming into your home and just taking over and doing whatever they want, even though you ask them not to do that. For your safety, for the safety of your loved ones, please tell them that 6th, 7th, and 8th of November is a complete shutdown in especially Anambra State. Nobody goes anywhere. Do not get yourself involved in activities that is going to cost you your life. We value the life of Biafrans. Our fight today is to secure the life of Biafrans, each and every one of you. That is what our fight is. We are not fighting today because we want to secure resources in our land, because we want to count the oil wells that we have or the other kinds of mineral resources that we have. That's not why we are fighting. Our fight today is to secure your lives, and you must help us achieve this. It is up to you and I. I am doing my path. Your path will be to sit at home. Stay in your house. Recount how it used to be. These are things you can do at home. Don't put yourself in harm's way. If you do, you might, hey, whatever happens to you, we're not going to cry. Believe me, we're not going to cry. Rather, you will be used as an example again of the Nigerian terrorism against our people. The choice is all yours. Sit at home has been a very important tool that the Biafran people adopted, not only to cripple the Nigerian economy, which it gains that every Monday they lose money, unimaginable amount of money. But the sit at home brought it to the consciousness of the world that our people are observing civil disobedience. It made different organizations in the world speak about recognizing the dangerous diversity of the people in the territory called Nigeria. It was the sit at home that brought about this very statement I made. Came from both the UN and all of that. They never knew about the dangerous diversity of the people that live within the territory called Nigeria. Not the killings. The killings didn't let them know about this dangerous diversity. The slaughter of our people in every little provocation, even when things happen outside of the territory called Nigeria. In the Islamic countries, they kill our people in the northern part of Nigeria. Slaughter them because there was a blasphemy, blasphemy or whatever they call it, somewhere in the West. Because something happened there, they would kill people, our people in the north, in retaliation for whatever it is that has happened. But those things never appeal to the consciousness of these people about the dangerous diversity until you engaged in sit at home. So why stop what is working? Everybody must sit at home. It is very, very important for your safety, for the legitimization purposes. You must sit at home. And why are you going to partake in a Nigerian election? Are you a Nigerian? Are you a Nigerian? And for you who is a Nigerian, Soludo told you that he's going to do everything to make sure that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. Has he done that for you? So why are you going out to partake in the election? I don't know if you guys are living in Dubai, but a few days ago, I saw a flooded community in Anambra State. No sewage, nothing. So why would you go out to partake in any kind of election? Ndị be anyị na-asị ndị mmadụ fịa asaa n'anya. Onye ọbụla, each and every one of you nọ n'ụlọ, fịa na asaa n'anya. Mmadụ apụ na ị na-eje to any kind of election. Obodo ihe ndị be anyị, that's not what Biafra Republic government in exile is asking you to do. Your government is asking you to sit at home. And that's what you should focus on doing. I believe I've tried to say what I want to say about the sit at home. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is in detention in Nigerian DSS dungeon. And people have the time to engage in any form of elections in Nigeria. Meanwhile, your leader, Onyendu, your messiah, is locked up. John Onwuna Ajuju. John Onwuna Ajuju. Ask yourself questions, pertinent questions. Your leader is in chains, and you want to be up and about gallivanting. It's all up to you. Now, on the happenings in the media, I sincerely want to appreciate the American government. My able President Donald Trump and my Senator Ted Cruz. I sincerely want to appreciate them. Rep. Riley Moore and all the senators and reps that are speaking up over the killings of Christians and Biafrans in Nigeria. Even today, I saw on Sister Eunice's post, Vice President Mike Pence equally is speaking up over these killings of Christians and Biafrans in the territory called Nigeria. And now what happens? China rears up its ugly snake head to speak on their support for Nigeria. China that is killing. China said that Islam and those who practice their Islamic worship are mentally unstable people. But China is directly supporting Nigeria to use its Islamic jihadist military to kill all indigenous people in the territory called Nigeria. And some people who call themselves indigenous people, who really want their brothers and sisters to be alive, are clapping for them. China has the highest illegal mining in the territory called Nigeria. And don't forget, China hacks to death people who engage in corruption in their politics, but they are funding corrupt politicians in Nigeria because they give them these loans that they know that these men and women share for their own benefits. And China has the effrontery to speak about the indigenous people. I don't blame, sometimes I don't blame the people who do this, but I blame these people who listen to them. What else did we have today? Let me read for you guys, my brothers. Nigerian sovereignty must be respected, European Union says. The same European Union that locked up Mazi Simon Ekpa. The same European Union that cannot speak on the slaughter of indigenous people in the land want to talk about sovereignty of the people. Sovereignty of the dead? are we talking about the sovereignty of people who are dead or people who are alive? Because the Nigerian terrorist state and their Islamic jihadist soldiers are out to wipe out the whole indigenous people. Or are you talking about the sovereignty of our natural gas that you Europeans want? You're talking about the sovereignty of our natural gas, right? Just make that make sense to me. The only country in the world, the United States government, Donald Trump, is the only country in the world that is speaking up against these killings of people, and all these ugly snakes are rearing up their head. And don't forget, not even the African Union has condemned the killings of Christians in Nigeria or in Sudan or in Congo. They don't see none of that. But they want to speak about America and the Nigerian sovereignty. America is not coming to take Nigerian sovereignty away from them, but you guys are. You're taking away the lives of the people. My mother still has to buy and refill propane tanks for gas. Meanwhile, you guys have our natural gas running in your homes. Nobody has the right to speak for the indigenous people at this point besides the United States. None of you. Since you could not condemn their killing and condemn those who were killing them, you have no right to speak for any of the people in the indigenous territory called Nigeria. People talk about natural gas. The oil that you say the United States wants, do you know how much oil that the United States has? This is a sector that I've worked with here in the United States. And even if they want the oil, who and who in my place, in my territory, in Biafra, besides the people that are using to guide the pipelines, knows anything about the oil anyways? Our fight is to survive. We want to keep our children alive. We want our mothers, our aged parents to be able to go home, sleep on their beds and not be scared if this is their last. When our women are pregnant, they can go to the hospital and have their babies. When our children are growing, we want a situation where they will dream to be pilots, to be soldiers, to be whatever, and they will grow up. As long as they work hard, they will become whatever they have dreamed to be. We are fighting for our people to be alive, to have their lives for them, to be alive, for crying out loud. All your paintings of resources and all of that is not selling. Nobody's buying it. But for the fact that EU and China, and very soon maybe their friend in the R will join them, the fact that all these people are speaking up now, telling you about the sovereignty of the people in Nigeria and all of that, remind them that Nigeria only started existing 100 and something years ago. Nigeria and its amalgamation document that is there stipulates very clearly that after 100 years, each of the regions that make up the territory called Nigeria can go their separate ways. That is in the amalgamation document written by the British, the owners of the company. It says each of the territory that make up the Each of the regions that make up the territory called Nigeria can go their separate ways. It is clearly in the amalgamation document. So what sovereignty are we talking about? What about the right of the people in that territory to decide who they are? EU, face the problem that is facing you. France is locked down. None of you is talking about the lockdown in France because of their because of what they imported in their land. In the UK, Islam is running over everything. None of you is discussing that, but you want to roll your ugly heads and snakes into our territory. The Biafran territory belongs to the Biafran people, and we will do with it what we so desire. If you're not speaking for the saving of lives of the people in Nigeria and in Biafra, you might as well go to your house and eat your mashed potatoes. Leave us be. Please, we want to appeal to the United States. Please, make haste while the sun shines. Like my sister here rightfully said, the Biafran Defense Forces are ever ready to assist in whichever way that you would need them to assist you to get rid of these terrorists. And just for the record, we've gotten rid of the ragtag terrorists in the past. But what happened? The Nigerian government continues to recruit terrorists into their military and sending them down in our land in their military wares to kill our people. All the EU and China that is talking about Nigeria today, have you condemned the fact that Nigeria recruits terrorists into their army? Or is that how it is done in your own different countries? All those who are speaking in favor of Nigeria today, have you condemned the fact that at some point, over 300,000 repented terrorists were sent down to one singular state, Borno State? It's all there in the media. Terrorists are being funded in Nigeria by every way. Every means, every way possible, terrorists gets funded. Excluding the over $9 billion that they get from illegal mining every year. But none of you have seen that to speak on. Brother, you want to talk about the fact that someone wants to help these people to be alive. May God bless Donald Trump. May God bless the United States of America. And may God bless Biafra. Thank you, everyone. May God bless us all. And don't forget, it is Biafra time. Don't listen to anything anybody's telling you. We are in Biafra time, and we must seize this opportunity to make sure that even the deaf, they will hear about Biafra. Thank you, everyone. Dalono, Dalon, everyone. MID, greetings from here.
Dalo, yes, so is Biafra or Biafra?
Sorry, Nne. Most importantly, if you are a Biafran, do not say that you're not hearing what is going on now. I know people tend not to read what is important, but if you read through all the media publications, the international media publications, you will clearly see that it is Biafra Republic government in exile and her lobbyist, Elias Garsoles of the Jim Moran Global Strategies, that is making sure that the voice of the Biafran people are heard. Please, it is time that everybody will rise up, put our hands together, and fund our liberation. Nobody's going to fund it for you. especially my brothers and sisters here in the United States. Every country, every community that came to the United States, there are people who stayed here, made sure that funding their liberation was a priority. What is wrong with my own people? We must do what we have to do. We have the population. It is time that we rise up, rally behind Biafra Republic government in exile, so that we can get our freedom once and for all. We must not let this opportunity slip through our hands. We must not let this opportunity slip through our hands. If you claim you love Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, this is the time you have to show it. Support the one singular people who are doing everything. If you heard our congressional briefing on the 18th, you would see how we spoke to the Congress to help us get the release of our leader, secure the release of our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. So you must rally around this government now. Join us in our liberation tax that everybody pays. You can give us an IOU loan. As a Biafran, yes. Instead of trying to build projects back home that you don't know if it will stand in the next 2 days, why don't you give us that money as IOU loan? Instead of buying that car that you want to send home because you want to do Christmas and all of that, why don't you give us that money as IOU loan? And like I've always said, this is something that our sister Nkiru said sometime. If you send money to your family back home for feeding, remember to send money into the Biafran purse for their security. In case people don't know, these people in the northern part of Nigeria, they make contributions towards this jihad that you see going on today. They do. They make contributions towards this jihad. So who is contributing for the safety of our people? If you are a Biafran all over the world, rise up. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions that are not relevant. All these people talking to Asebunam and the rest of them in Brazil, Edu Brazil, Emeka Brazil, Ifani Malaysia, all of you, it is time that you did something worth doing with your lives. Kaitron ewoji na ụtụtụ tupu chi ejie. And anyị come mmiri ọnụ ọgbala anyị ụfụfụ. And our people say, Emengwangwa emehela ọdachi. There is serious ọdachi that is about to befall our land. I just thank God that the United States is speaking up now. But who knows? Who knows what the evil ones are planning? Who knows if the evil ones are going to try to attack you before you get the help that you're seeking? While EU and China tries to derail all the help that you're supposed to get. Who knows? Remember, you are the one who needs the freedom, not America. America is just doing what the people with a good heart will do. That's why we appreciate them. But for you as a Biafran, you must rise up now and fund this liberation. You must rise up now and fund this liberation. We've been singing it like a song. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, you will look for tears to cry. You know, go see a moon. You will want to call, I don't want to say things that will get to people's heart, but I am being 100 honest with you. We're almost at that point when a lot is going to happen, and the same way the United States is going to hit them fast, they might just hit you fast before the United States responds. It's all up to you. I don't know. I don't know, everyone.
Dalo, brother. Thank you. You made a whole lot of points. You said, why are they asking unnecessary questions? This is not time for to ask unnecessary questions. This is time for action. At least everybody have seen the truth. The truth is glaring. Everybody can see it. It's not hidden. That we are being annihilated by terrorist Fulani Mujahid Arabs and Nigerian government. So you rise up, Biafrans, wherever you are in Nigeria, in Biafra land, abroad, come and support your liberation fight. We need Owo, Owomma, we need Kudi. The jihadis, they are contributing theirs. All these your Megad and the Gateman and all the shoe shiners you have or you see on the street, they contribute to their Islamic jihad. They contribute, tolo, they contribute any amount they have. And then how about me and you? That they're almost taking away our hereditary from us. They're almost taking away our land. What are you doing? You cannot question. You not do unnecessary questions. Talking about unnecessary questions, some people are also unnecessarily converting to Islam. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to remind you that Burna Boy have been converted to Islam, according to very dark man. Burna Boy, I thought they said is he Yoruba or Biafran himself? I don't know. But he's been converted to Islam. And then you'll be wondering why he's not saying anything concerning the killings going on, the Christian killings going on. Because now he has become a Muslim, guys. So don't expect him. Stop expecting him to say anything on your behalf. The so-called GOs are not saying anything. Imagine a secular musician. Rise up, support your liberation. Even defend yourselves when you have the power and opportunity. You can't be in your community and the terrorist Fulani Mujahid Arab Nigerian military will use a van and come in your community and carry your brother in front of you. You keep quiet. Bust their tires. Throw them hot pepper. You can do a lot of things before the BDF will come to your rescue. Defend yourselves. Even Nigerian government have also told you, defend yourselves. They told you to go and learn taekwondo. That when you finish learning, even your grandmas will learn, your grandpa will learn. Even your pets, your dogs, your pussycat pets, all of them will learn taekwondo. Because Fulani will rape your animals, so rape your pets. Fulani will even, in fact, your cow you eat will also learn taekwondo. Nigeria has become a dangerous place to live in, even for all the religions. Apart from Islam, because they now said that Islam is a civilization. Google it. That is not a religion. That's what the Muslims are saying. Now, this is the latest news I'm giving you. That is a civilization. That is not a religion. And then you can imagine this kind of civilization that they're about to bring to you. If you don't get your freedom now, who will help you with this kind of devilish and evil civilization coming? When they will wear every woman in the community black from head to toe. Before they used to leave the face, no? They will say that that your face seduces us, you know. Then they will cover, leave the eye, leave the nose. They said, your nose is also seducing us. They now said, okay, cover the nose, just leave the eyeballs bulging out like you know this bird they call owl, bulging out like owl bird. And then their men are now no more seduced. Suddenly now, the latest news is that their children also seducing them. So all the children in this civilization are now beginning to wear hijab, so that the children will not also seduce them. This is abomination going on. And Biafrans, you can't fold your hands and watch this happen in our own land. Our forefathers fought for. They fought in Ekumeku to keep that land safe. And how do you get back to you and you only wake up only to fold your hands and watch Fulani collect our land? God forbid. Say it with your mouth, God forbid. You will rise up now and defend yourselves. You will rise up now and support your freedom. Like our brother says, sit at home, 6, 7, 8. It's you that is going to sit at home, not America, not even China, not even the jihadists. You, Biafrans, Because it's about time you protest and tell Nigeria government, release Mazen Nandakan, allow him to go on medical checkup. And you tell Finland, free Simon Ekpa there. All these Christian leaders, they didn't do anything. These Christian leaders, terrorist Fulani Mujahid Arab Nigeria government, held in their different dungeons. They didn't do anything because just they are Christians. And they have told Nigeria terrorist government, stop killing my people. Finland connived with Nigeria and imprisoned Simon Ekpa for 6 years. Simon Ekpa is a Christian leader. Finland imprisoned in their own country. Finland, free Simon Ekpa. He didn't do anything. Free him because of your long throat, because of your love for our mineral resources. You have connived with Nigeria government to imprison somebody that did a Christian leader that didn't do anything. Because they promise you 60 years. 60, your dream, 60 years. Continue to dream, Finland. 60 years of free crude oil. If you imprison Simon for them. And Finland president rose up and imprisoned Simon. They cooked up stories. He didn't pay, he does not pay tax. Is this, is that. You know, when you're looking for how to kill a cat, a dog, no, just give it a name and you kill him. Or you imprison him. Whoever that is still, as of today, still working with terrorist Fulani Mujahid Arab Nigeria government. If you are still doing business with that country, Nigeria, you are a terrorist yourself. You are corrupt. As corrupt as Nigeria, you are also. Because if you're a dignified country, you will tell, you know what? Go and fix your citizens. How can you say you're a sovereign nation when you yourself are using your hand to kill your own citizens? Your citizens are dying like chicken. You told your citizens, we can't protect you anymore from the hands of jihadis. Defend yourselves. Learn taekwondo and defend yourselves. Okay. Nigerians, you have heard now that your government said that they can't defend you anymore. So what do, Nigerians? You rise up and defend yourselves. Confront them face to face. Put up social media handles. Confront them. Speak up before they annihilate all of you with their friends like China. China that is taking free minerals, resources everywhere, calling. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. Hold on, let me get the news. Where is it, sir?
Sister Stella, while you're looking for that, please, I want to encourage everyone to please share the space. If you're here, if you're a Biafran and you're listening to this place, please share the space. That's the only way the information and whatever conversation we're having will get to the rest of your brothers and sisters, please. Thank you.
First of all, they asked Grok. Grok is the AI machine. Grok, what do you have to say about China and the mineral resources in Nigeria? Listen to Grok. Grok confirms that multiple instances of China nationals engaging in illegal mining across Nigeria, including recent arrests of 7 people in Akwa Ibom State in July 2025 for unauthorized lithium extraction. So some people say, brothers and sisters in Akwa Ibom, maybe they don't even know they have this mineral resource, this lithium in their backyard. China is collecting it free of charge. Free. So Grok said that China and Nigerian ties include legal mining deals. Okay, so they have legal and illegal mining deals. And you see, when you're doing your so-called legal mining, and the government are not giving the country the, what do you call it again, dividend of democracy. The people, I mean, the civilians, the citizens are not seeing any dividend of the democracy. They are not experiencing any goodness from the profit they are making in selling the mineral resources. That is as good as nothing. And then it has become illegal. It is of no use. So whether legal or you, but I tell you, all of them are illegal, because when China will take any mineral resources from Biafra land or Nigeria and collect mineral resources, give the government money, they divide it among themselves according to their family numbers, and that's it. The citizens will not gain anything from the profit of whatever they sold. At the end of the day, it has become illegal. The citizens, Biafrans, are dying of pollution. Biafrans can't afford 24-hour electricity, no good roads. They're even weakening themselves, they're the China, because they will have to go to the remote villages in Biafra land to get these mineral resources. They themselves don't even care for themselves, that their trailer, their tankers will have to, move on a smooth road. They don't care. Sometimes their tankers will somersault on the road. How wicked and desperate these people are. Yet, they don't allow. China said that Islam is a mental illness. They have destroyed well over 300 mosques in China. Yet, they can come to Nigeria, they can come to Biafra land and do business with the same Islamic terrorists. That is a hypocrisy. What do I call it? That's a double face. So, and then at the same time, the same China will go and wine and dine with America. Who is the loser here? The loser are Nigerians and the Biafrans. Therefore, Nigeria, Biafran Christians, wake up! Defend yourselves. Fund your liberation if you're a Biafran. Yorubas can even fund Biafra. Yes, because Biafran liberation is Oduduwa's liberation. That was why you could see Showere speaking. I can see Showere speaking on behalf of Mazen Nandekanu. Yeah, because if Mazen Nandekanu can have freedom, Biafra can have freedom, Oduduwa will have freedom automatically. In fact, yesterday I saw where in Yoruba land they finished singing Nigerian anthem. They started singing Oduduwa anthem. Do it in Biafra land. Let Musa will come and carry you that night with official abat. But meanwhile, it's allowed in Yoruba land. Yoruba land now sing their national anthem freely, like they have built a state within a state. And this Fulani Mujahid Arab Nigeria government are not saying anything concerning it. Try it in Biafra land. And you'll be wondering why they are holding Mazen Nandekanu. What did he do? Because he said, free my people. Allow my people to go. Pharaoh, let my people go. And the Nigeria government kidnapped him all the way from Kenya back to Nigeria. Till today, over 4 years, he's still inside their dungeon, prison. Every day they will take him to court, talk nonsense, come back. The next month they take him. They are just taking him up and down, up and down. Now he's very sick. And the lawyers are telling terrorist Islamic Nigeria, release him to go and have a medical checkup. They refuse. Trump, Dissolve Nigeria to save lives. This is not time for propaganda. This is not time to listen to. In fact, you have also warned them, your last regime. You sat down with Buhari and told Buhari, why are you killing Christians? What did Buhari say? That thing that is happening then is still happening till today. And they are not ready to stop because they don't know how to stop. You can't stop a jihad. You can't stop a mentality. You can't stop a belief. You can't stop a civilization. You can't stop, give me another name, a dream. Because they said when they kill Christians, their Allah will dash them 72 male virgins in their own paradise. And you think such a person will stop? Please, Trump, come to Christians' rescue. Come to Nigerians' rescue. Come to Biafrans' rescue. We have a state within a state already in Biafra land, and we have Biafra military. We call them the BDF. You can work with our military to save lives. You can work, divide Nigeria, divide it into 4 at least. Oduduwa will have, Yoruba will have their own nation and call it any name. Hausa will have their own nation, call it any name. Middle Belt will have their own country, call it any name. Biafra will have their own country and call it Biafra. And all these countries will go and worship any god they want. If Hausa still want to absorb Fulani, because Fulani are not from Nigeria. Fulani Mujahid Arabs are Arabs. So they go back to their own country. They have created enough menace. They have created enough insecurity. So they will go back, or if Hausa love them so much, which I know they don't anymore, maybe before, but now, no. Because they have dealt with Hausas, they have dealt with them, collected their land, changed their names, changed their culture, changed the way they dress, changed their religion, changed everything about this Hausa. How? Who will help the Hausas? That's why you're seeing them now rising up. They are rising up. Everybody, all of them have gotten into social media now. Because this is an opportunity. This is a window that their savior, they can have a savior through America. And indirectly through BRGIE. Because it's BRGIE that is doing the whole job. It's BRGIE that is having the connection to the Washington, D.C. Yes. So if you want to support, really, come to BRGIE, where Ogenkere is the APM. That's the only BRGIE that is still keeping to the template. Forget NGOZI or Habueze or whatever her name is. That's a spy. That's a Nigerian spy. A People's Club of Nigeria. And he's proud to tell us, don't be deceived. Oh, this is not the time for deception anymore. Rise up and do the needful. Rise up before it's too late. 678 is our sit at home. Don't forget. Go now. Go and buy all the things you need. David, didn't know you have the mic before we bring down the space.
Okay, thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Sister Stella, thank you so much. BIAFRANS, greetings from here. My COS, greetings from here. All the cabinet members that are here, greetings from here. Yes, I just really want to, our COS have done a very wonderful justice to this topic. Very, very wonderful justice to this topic. And I also want to add my little voice to what he just said. It is very, very important that our people understand that we are in a critical stage at this time of our freedom. Is it coincidence? See what is happening in Nigeria, that things are happening at this particular time. Is it a coincidence that after the Mazin and the Kano protest, immediately after the September congressional briefing on Biafra, everything started falling into places. Is it coincidence that everyone is now talking about Biafra? Because when they tell you about Christian persecutions, I want you to understand that it is Biafrans that have the highest number of Christians in that contraption called Nigeria, because the Yorubas are partly Christians and Muslims. So who have the highest population of Christians in that evil contraption? It is the Biafran people. So when the American congressmen and women are talking about Christian persecutions, the killings, the atrocities that is happening in that evil contraption, they are talking about Biafrans, because we have passed through the eye of a needle in that evil contraption called Nigeria. Since 1967 to 1970, a lot of Biafrans have been paying prices just for one Nigeria. Just like one of the supporters of Biafra, Gunther Finlinga, said he has read about Biafran history and he knew that the world made mistake for not recognizing Biafra between 1967 to 1970. And he is now calling and beckoning on the United States President, the leader of the free world, in order to solve the situation, in order to put a stop to this terrorism that is rising from Sahel region, in order to stop and disintegrate their interest in the whole of Africa, that the American government should do well to recognize the independent state of Biafra. And that is what our leader said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what our Prime Minister said, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku. That is what our active APM said as well. That is what contentious people of the world who actually understand what freedom is all about are saying. And that is what you and I, the Biafran media gurus, are telling the world. The only way to solve this problem that is ravaging Nigeria is the recognition of Biafra, because Nigeria has no solution whatsoever. And if you look at those people who are now criticizing America or criticizing Donald Trump in that singular decision, and as well the pronouncement on Nigeria, these people are the people who have interest in our natural resources. Just like you enumerated, Sister Stella, as well as our COS about China. China are taking our natural resources almost free of charge. Yes, almost free of charge. They are not paying anything. They are not paying anything to take the woods that come from Biafran territory. They're not paying anything because the loans that they gave to Nigeria, and Nigeria gave them an opportunity to go and be taking our natural resources without having to pay for that. Even at that, why they are taking all these natural resources, Biafra land is not experiencing any form of development, any form of payback, or to fund the destruction that they are causing in our territory. It is very, very sad. It is very, very sad. And I want us to understand that at this particular time that we are, what the government of Biafra needs now is for you as a Biafran who say you want Biafra to actually come on board and support this government. Very, very important. Because with what is happening today, everybody should understand that it's the Biafran Republic government in exile that is making things happen. It is the active APM, Mazi Ogechuku Nkere, our active lobbyists, Elias Dianasoris, our active attorneys that are making things happen. And I want to remind each and every one of you, including those who are listening anonymously, to understand the promise our lobbyist made to our PM, to the Biafran people, when he was unveiled to the Biafran people in 2024, just like our information minister, Mazi Sonny Akpara, played yesterday. He said that he is going to be our voice in Washington, D.C. And today, that promise has come to pass. They are being our voices in Washington, D.C. They are meeting the people that the policymakers of this world in order for Biafran to be recognized. So you that is outside the box, you that is not supporting the Biafran freedom, what have you got to gain? You see how our communities are being destroyed by the terrorist Nigerian state. Just like this Biafran guy, Joseph Okechukwu, every time he's writing. If we were only writing and there were nothing that is done on the ground, do you think that your writing will be able to draw the attention of the world leaders? Our leader, between 2012 until 2021, that our leader was kidnapped. Remember, our leader told you that they have written series and series of petitions against the Nigerian government. Thousands, if not up to millions. But the world are not acting upon the petition that they have written. They don't act on petitions alone. You have to back it up with your presence. You have to back it up with your lobbying. So for all of you that are on social media, only writing, America do not act on only your written submissions. No. And we now have a government that is not only writing, but as well taking that petition, our active APM always take that petition, whatever he has written, he carried it in his bag and went and goes to Washington, D.C. and submit it one-on-one with every senator that he wants to speak with. So it is not now that you have seen the good work that our APM BRGIE have done that people will now come out to take glory for what they were not where it was discussed. This is really disgusting and it's very, very unfortunate. But we are using this medium, just like our APM and our lobbyists made a plea to Biafrans yesterday. Each and every one of you is needed in this freedom. Your finance, your support is needed as well. Your presence is needed as well. Your input is needed as well, so that we can be free once and for all from this terrorist Nigerian state that have killed our people since time immemorial. And just like our COS made mention earlier, what Nigerian government wanted to do between 1967 to 1970 was to annihilate us from the face of the earth, to erase even our DNA from the face of this very earth. That was why the Nigerian government imposed Pashoko, because I would call it imposition, because they blocked food from entering Biafran territory. You can imagine a scenario whereby you are fighting war. Children that are they are not even up to the age of, some of them are still sucking breast. Some of them were newly born. Some of them have not even started sitting down. But the Nigerian government, because of their hatred for Biafra, they imposed blockades through Ambazonian Biafran border to make sure that all those children that were given birth in Biafran land at that particular time, that none of them survived None of them, the policy was to make sure that none of those children, none of those our ancestors survived the 1967-70 genocide being committed by Nigerian government and those who were supporting them at that particular time. And when that was not enough, in 1971, they also imposed another policy in order to deprive us of our hard-earned money in their various banks. They only gave you 20 pounds. If you have a family of 10 children, they gave you 20 pounds to survive. That is to tell you that they never wanted you and I to be alive. So therefore, if you go through this history about the hatred that the Nigerian government had against the Biafran people, and considering the fact that we have come this far, 1999 was really awakening that spirit, though he fell short. 2012, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took it upon himself and educated each and every one of us and let you to understand that Nigerians' elections, which have been happening since time immemorial, have not benefited any one of us. Consider the territory that you come from. What can you boast of that the Nigerian government built in our various communities, in our various states, in our various local government areas? Absolutely nothing. What presence of the international world or the oil companies that are milking our land, that are in our territories? Absolutely not. All this every year you will be having an election, and after that election there is nothing to show for it. It is because the Nigerian government policy is not to develop our territory. It will continue to impoverish us. It's to continue to make us slaves in our own land. And this is no longer acceptable by each and every one of us. I mean those of us who are here on this space. I don't know whether it's acceptable to you. So those who are calling for Nigeria election in any Biafran territory is those who are accepting one Nigeria. We don't have anything against you. But the only thing that we want to let you understand is that Biafra land is no longer accepting anything of Nigeria election, because in 2024, we all went to Helsinki, in Lati, Finland. We all went to Lati, Finland and voted, unveiled the self-referendum that Biafran people conducted all over the world. And over 50 million Biafrans voted to exit that evil contraption called Nigeria. So what do you have during Nigerian election in Biafran territory when we have already said no to Nigeria, when we have already declared our nation Biafra? So it is only those who are enemies of Biafra that is going to support any kind of Nigeria election in our territory. But this time around, we are saying it categorically clear: you are not needed. We don't need Nigeria in our land. If you want to do one Nigeria, please go to Sokoto, go to Kaduna, go to Kwara State. These are Nigeria areas. These are the areas that you can go and nobody is going to disturb you. You can as well go and live with them there, build your homes and enjoy the one Nigeria that you crave for. But as long as the 40 states of Biafra land is concerned, we don't need any kind of Nigeria election in our land. And to remind you as well that all these politicians that you see that are occupying Nigerian positions in Biafra land, in no distant time, all of them will pack their bags and baggages and go to Nigerian territory. Because just like what is happening I want you to understand that Biafra is here. This is the time that Biafra has to be restored. It is Biafran time, and don't be left out. Make sure you are part of this wonderful, wonderful experience that we are having in this our generation. Remember what our leader said, Mazin Nandekan. Mazin Nandekan said that Biafra will be restored in our own time. And it will be a disgrace when Biafra is restored. You are not one of those that will be mentioned as those who help your children to be free out of the bondage that Nigeria has held us for a very long time. So we are appealing to you in the United States of America, all those doctors, technocrats, engineers, professors that we are rejoicing with McArnold. We appreciate you are rejoicing that we are having positive impact in Washington, D.C. But want you to acknowledge those who are responsible for all this information, all this positive information that is coming out from Washington, D.C. We want you as well to embrace the Biafran Republic government in exile. We want you to contact our acting Prime Minister, His Excellency, Active Prime Minister Ogechukwu Nkere. We want you to contact any of the cabinet members. A lot of them live in the United States as well. Swallow your pride. Swallow your pride, because it is envy and jealousy that is making a lot of them not to come and join what we are doing. Oh, they will say, is it Ogechukwu Nkere, this boy or this man that I'm going to go and calling him my APM? Oh, is it Honorable Minister Snow that I'm going to call, Amobi? Of course, I know Amobi. Is he the one I'm going to call?
David, this is a matter of life or death. So this is not time for envy.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
This is for envy. This is not time. This is time for action. This is time for you people to now come on board. That which you wanted for your people, that which you say, oh, you want freedom for Biafra nation. The Biafra that you are asking for is here with us right now. We only need your support. We need your AJ and Ejemma to support Biafra to come to pass. Very, very important, because over 100,000 men and women who are defending Biafra land, they need to be equipped. They need to have all the resources that they have. They need in order to protect our land. And they need feeding as well. Our attorneys, our lobbyists are being paid. You people should understand that. So forget about your ego. Mazin Nandikami himself, our leader, said that if you know what you can do for Biafra to come, please do it. He is ready. If you are doing it better than himself, he is ready to support you. So why are you now coming out to support our APM or support our government? Is it not Biafra that you want? And for those of you who say, oh, if the Biafra is not brought by my brother, if it's not brought by my in-law, if it's not brought by my relation, you are not going to enter it.
Or by my husband.
That is your own.
Or by my
or
husband.
by your husband. Yeah. You are not going to enter the Biafra. Well, that is your choice. What we need is Biafra. Biafra is for our people to have a better life, for we to have good roads, for we to be employed when we have finished our schooling, for we to have good healthcare system, light, water, every social amenity that you are enjoying in the United States of America. Even more, we want to build a Biafra that will be more beautiful than Dubai. I remember what our leader said. Once Biafra is restored, Biafra is going to be built 70 years, morning, night, and afternoon. And you can imagine the beauty of the land of our ancestors. My wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom, this is not the time to raise up our shoulders. This is the time to support the government that American government knows is fighting for the freedom and the liberation of Biafra. That government or that body is Biafra Republic Government in Exile, not CRC, not USB charger, not any organization. No, it is only BRGIE that when the news is written, when you go to Nigerian newspapers, even France 24, every news that you are getting about, oh, Ted Cruz this, Ted Cruz that, they will always attach Biafra Republic government in exile. This is the only government, there is no other. So why not come on board and support this government so that we shall be free once and for all, and we can have an opportunity of our children who we are giving birth to outside Biafra land to now access the land of their ancestors, a land that will be filled, that is filled with milk and honey, a land that is free from terrorism, a land that will be filled with justice, equity, and rule of law. Thank you so much. As I will yield my mic from here.
Thank you, man. And I wanted to ask you a question. So, you mean Onyendu said that Biafra will be built for 70 years, morning, afternoon, and night? Hey, really?
Okay, you did not hear it.
No,
Yes,
yeah.
our leader made
I
us
have
to understand.
I have learned how to take all his prophecies seriously because they do.
Seriously, it happens. Yes, he said, with the amount of resources that we have in Biafra, it is going to fuel the African. That is why our leader said, what is oil? We don't need this oil. We are going to give our neighboring countries oil free of charge so that they themselves can enjoy good life. You see, the Biafra that we are clamoring for, the Biafra that we are fighting for, is not for us alone. It's for the people of the world. It's for Africans. Because the beginning of Africa rising up as a continent will start from the recognition
So
and
David, let me ask you
independent state
another
of Biafra.
question. So, after all, then, on what you're saying, so when Fulani, the one Nigeria, announcing that Trump is coming to take over the mineral, I mean, mineral is not our priority. Our priority are our lives. You're correct.
Yes,
Is correct after all. Go on.
that is you see. That is why you see China, because they are taking our resources. All those people that are speaking, including those individuals who are talking against Trump and saying that it is because of Biafra this, they are afraid to mention BRGIE. These are the people who are encouraging terrorism. These are the people who are siphoning these natural resources, and they use it as for themselves and their families and their cronies, because they understand that once Biafra is restored, every other neighboring nation, other African nations are going to benefit from Biafra land. And remember, we are also using this to call Black Americans, those of them who were sold during the slave. Our leader told you that Biafra land will give every African person a sense of belonging. A sense of belonging. Those of you, if you don't have any place to go to, come to Biafra land, because we are going to have enough for everybody. Whether you are Biafran or not Biafran, as long as you will respect the rules, the law that guides Biafran nation, we are going to give people asylum. Very, very important. This is not only saying it. We are going to make sure that we carry out the policy.
So David, hold on. So, for example, so we can also give show for example.
Benefit from the United.
Oh my God, I need to discuss with you. He's not hearing me. Anyway, David, can you hear me? David can't hear me. I think David is under attack, or is it me is under attack? Can somebody hear me? David, I wanted to discuss with you because at the end of the day, if Biafra is going to be for every black person, so this one show herself is also canvassing for Mazen Nandekano. So Showore can also come in Biafra land and live. So far as he's going by the rules and regulation of the constitution of the land, he's okay to also live. Showore even cut the thing first. He cut the prophecy before any other person. And now he's speaking on behalf of Mazen Nandekan because he understands all the preachings of Mazen Nandekan. He understands the prophecy and the dreams of Biafra. That Biafra is going to be a home for all dark people, dark, colors. Just come to our land, abide by the laws of the land, you're okay. And so these mineral resources is going to be for everybody. I just wish Nigerians are here and they are listening. Eh? So people are saying that they are coming to take your mineral. The mineral, you have never experienced any dividend from it. Look at, you don't have common good rules. You can't even vouch an equipped hospital in your country. That even the so-called your leaders are going abroad to treat themselves. So I know one will be wondering, what can one be hanging on? I don't want to. No. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave Nigeria. No. Why? If you say you don't want to leave, want Nigeria to be dissolved, then you're a selfish person. Nigeria are massacring their citizens. Nigeria are kidnapping their citizens. Nigeria are harvesting the organs of their citizens. You had Gumi, or not Gumi, Shetima in the exposed tape telling the whole Nigerians that forget about development. Yeah, he said development or restructure my food. That is what the Vice President of Nigeria said. Restructuring my food. Vice President of Nigeria said it. And then you'll be wondering what he's doing. He will be doing. He said it when he wasn't, but he was planning and warming up. And really, his dream came true. He became a vice president of Nigeria, a co-founder of Boko Haram. The only thing that his colleague founder is now running away. He said it's not him or Sheriff. Sheriff is not him or said it's not him. That is Shatima. That is Shatima that founded Boko Haram, or that he's not among. Go and Google. You see it is flying, it's going viral. And then the terrorist Gumi, ladies and gentlemen, you know what terrorist Gumi said these days? He's now advising Trump. Gumi that is supposed to be declared wanted because he is killing. When you hear the killings and the dying of Christians, he is the sponsor of the weapons, the ammunition the terrorists Boko Haram are using. You know what Gumi said? Hey, Gumi told Trump that you really have to come and negotiate. That Trump will have to come and negotiate with the terrorists. Because he is the head, among the heads. So the Trump will have to come and negotiate with him and the Shetema, because they are the negotiators of the Boko Haram, the bandits, the terrorists. So Gumi is advising Trump you have to really calm down. There's no need, because
Sister Stella, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, there's something I just want to say. America designated Nigeria CPC, and Donald Trump also warned Nigeria against more killings of Christians. All those who go to give Adeboye, Kumuyi, Pastor Chris, all these political pastors, that their congregation are involved when it comes to this genocide. Have you seen any of them speaking out? Have you seen any of these politicians who you think that they are men of God? Have you seen any of them speaking out or supporting what Donald Trump or America is standing for? Absolutely not. So when we tell you that all these people do not want your good, that all these people are there for their pocket, they buy private jets, they build schools where you that contributed money cannot go, they come and tell you to always pray and do this and do that, even when you are killed, they are not going to speak against it. They are not going to speak truth to power. Remember what happened in the Bible when when King David when King David killed Uriah, when Uriah died at the battle. God sent a prophet to David and gave him, and spoke to him in parable. In parable. So if you said you are a prophet and you are speaking, you have a congregation that your flock, and your flock are under intense killings, destruction of their properties. You that's supposed to be a prophet, you that's supposed to be the shepherd, you can't even guide your flock. And when somebody even come to defend that your flock, you can't even support the person that is trying to defend your flock. In other words, I want to ask each and every one of us that respect all these people that you say they are man of God. It is not about the Christianity aspect. It is about the individual that is involved. If these individuals have
Can't hear you anymore, David. Can you hear me? David, can you hear me? Oh. They've knocked. Oh my God, they've even knocked my co-host out. Yeah, it's only me. Okay, guys, I think I will have to leave it here. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion, guns are blazing. Guns are blazing. Like Gumi, like I was saying before, said that there's no need of any gun, fighting, that they shouldn't come against the military. It's of no use. Gumi is saying, advising Trump that he will take more lives instead. Look at Gumi. Gumi is now loving you, Christians. Gumi said Trump shouldn't come. That Trump will kill more lives, like falling in love with you. You understand? That he will kill more lives. That the only way forward and the only way out is for Trump to come and negotiate. That Trump should just come and yeah, that Trump should come and negotiate. You understand? Negotiation of Gumi. When he said Trump should come and negotiate, Trump should come and negotiate with him and Shetima, because they are in charge of the Boko Haram. They are in charge of the bandits. They are in charge of the killings going on. You understand? So they should just come and then negotiate with him. You understand? And the things will be fine, according to Gumi. But guys, you know the pattern. Because each time a lot of states have gone to negotiate according to Gumi, paid money. Bandits, they will now begin to cook for the bandits in their communities. Every month, they will contribute money, give the bandits according to the negotiation of bandits slash Gumio and slash Shetima, with the community. What happened? The bandits don't keep to the rules. They don't keep to the rules of the negotiation. So you will give them the whole money. They will still come back in the night and say, "Buy all of you." Guys, you can't negotiate with bandits. I told you, jihad is a mentality. Islam is a civilization. Islam is a belief. Jihad is a belief. You can't stop it. The only thing they understand is gidigbam, gidigbam. Boom, boom, boom. Fire for fire. Bullet for bullet. Gun for gun. Machete for machete. Drones for drones. That's all they understand. If not so, in fact, as I'm speaking, they're killing already. Videos are still coming out from Akwa Ibom and from Izikanu, Kwara State. Videos are still coming. Like they care. They don't care. Gumi, the founder, one of the founders, I've also told you guys, tell Trump to. That's an insult, That's a big insult. Trump should come and negotiate with the Boko Haram. Guys, hold on, let me pick you up. you know. And I should come and negotiate. Prince, come back. Let me pick you up. Because it's only me. They've knocked out my co-host here. You know. David, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. I didn't know I was kicked out. I thought I trespassed. So the truth of the matter is that there was one American representative or senator that was asking this question that I was asking. He said, Christians are being killed, but those who are in charge of all these Christian churches, none of them is speaking out. Why are they not speaking out? Because the Nigerian government have caged them with terrorism, with fear. And is that a country that you want to belong to? A country of over 200 million people. When they say diversity in trend, there are countries that are only 1 million. Some are 3 million. Some are 5 million. Even 500 and something thousands. But in Nigeria, you're talking of 200 million. It's not open about the 200 million that is the problem. The problem is that we are not the same people. These people that believe in jihad, we don't believe in jihad. So do you want to live in a country whereby you believe in another thing, somebody believe in another thing? It cannot work. It's just like water and oil. Can you mix them together no matter how long you try? You are not going to mix them together. You are not going to succeed. So that is what we are trying our people to understand. Even as you are getting peanuts from Nigerian government, even as they are giving you contract to mine their pipelines, even as they are saying build roads, build this and build that, at the end of it all, when you are no more, your children are going to be slaves in the land that your ancestors inhabited and left for you. Is that what you want? This is not what I want for my children. Most of us have children abroad. When are your children going to come home and enjoy what they are enjoying in America, UK, and Europe? When? I ask you. You think you are going to live forever? This is the reason why we are fighting, so that we will have a nation that we can be proud. Even when we want to go, when our ancestors call us, we are going to be happily saying, oh, here I come. We are going to go in peace. But as Nigeria is now, you can never die in peace. Every day people are dying. If you don't die by road accident, you will die by the police. If you don't die in the hands of the police, the military will kill you. If the military did not kill you, Boko Haram will kill you. ISWAP will kill you. ISIS will kill you. If they did not kill you, the politicians will hire assassins to come. Is that the society? Is that how you want to live your life? And after you go, then your children will face all these calamities or all these atrocities will befall them. God forbid. So those of you that are living in civilized countries and you are enjoying your life over there, remember there is no place like home. You better make your home to be like where you are staying, so that when you are called, you can be so proud to go home in peace. Or you want to leave your children to inhabit another man's land? God forbid. This is not who we are. This is not who we are. Because we have our tradition. Yes, we have our tradition. We have where we come from. And that is why when you see the sacrifices that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is paying, you will understand that there is a reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering in detention. He's suffering today so that we can enjoy tomorrow. Our wonderful Biafrans, anywhere that you are listening from all over the world, we are calling on you. We are beckoning on you, each and every one of you, to come and support Biafran Republic government in exile. We have capable APM. We have capable cabinet members, men and women who have distinguished themselves in their various cadres of life. Men who are truthful. Not those who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those who sold or who partake in the betrayal of Prime Minister. No, this time around, like our leader said in 2021, the chaffs have been separated. What we have now are those who were chosen before they were born to fight for Biafra. The messenger of Biafra is leading them. And we have these men and women who are contributing their quota in order to make sure that we are free as a people. Come and join and bring freedom to your communities and your states, so that when the history of Biafra is written, your children will be happy that you are part of those who made this their dream come true. Very, very important. As we are all around the world, a lot of Biafrans are suffering injustices and persecution because their host countries understand that their countries are not in peace and can never be in peace. Their host countries understand as well that their country, Nigeria, is drifting towards Islamization, and a good number of Christians cannot accept that. So you have no option. Whatever condition they give you outside Nigeria, outside Biafra land, you are going to accept it because your home is not good for you. So they see you as a refugee. They see you as a stranger in their country. They see you as somebody who is coming to take from their land. Whereas our land is so blessed. Our land is so blessed that when Biafra is fully restored, each and every one of us will understand and would have been praying or pray that it happened earlier than now. So we have all the resources. Moreover, we are not going to bank on our resource economy. We are going to use our head, brain economy, because we have people that Chukwu Okike Abiyama have blessed each and every one of us with a lot of intellect. We have intellectuals, we have craftsmen, we have people who can go to space, we have people who can build. What can we not do in Biafran territory? What we require is only for the recognition to come so that we can go to work and build a very sane society that will be free of terrorism, free from crime. And that was why our Prime Minister the government started building the best kind of security features. While we were starting our ID cards, we engage Jomio verification, building a very strong security system that can match even the American government or any developed nation security system in Biafra. This is to tell you the kind of society we want to build for the betterment of mankind. So we are encouraging and appealing to Biafrans all over the world, anywhere that you are listening. This is not time to apportion blame. As long as you want Biafra, we have the government that is taking us to Biafra. Come and support this government financially, or better still, you can give us IOU loan. IOU loan is a loan whereby you loan the government 100,000 AJ or 100,000 AJMA, and when the government will pay you back when Biafra is restored, you are going to get 200,000 AJMA, which means you have 100% interest rate on every amount of money that you are going to loan our government. And once you loan this money, you are going to have a receipt, you are going to be given a certificate. This IOU loan is for Biafrans and non-Biafrans as well. And if you are a non-Biafran and you support our government with your loan, I want to tell you that the Biafran people will appreciate you, our government will appreciate you, and will give you an edge whenever you desire to have a Biafran citizenship. That will be a very big plus to you and your family. Not only that, there are more incentives that the Biafran government have mapped out for those who will support our freedom now that we need you more than before, more than ever. This is the time that we need you more than before. So come on board and support our government, support our APM, support our lobbyists, support our attorney. More importantly, support the Biafran Defense Forces. those that are taking bullets for us in the homeland. They are the reason why Benue is not happening in Biafra land. They are the reason why our women can go to farm and come back. They are the reason why you are not hearing about IDP camps in Biafran territory, because General Igwe Butuzo, Triple General, and the men of the Biafran Defense Forces are staking their lives to keep us safe. So Biafrans, this is all that we have for you. For now, this is what I can tell you now, because our government is on the right track, and it's better you follow who know road. Thank you so much, Sister Stella. I yield my mic.
Thank you, David. Thank you, and God bless you. So, guys, before I call Prince, and then we'll bring down the space, like I said, I want to highlight on this Gumi, because Gumi is taking the place of Musa now. You know, Musa has been fired. So Gumi is raising up his head and speaking up these days, and now telling Trump, the only solution now is for you to come and negotiate with the terrorists. Gumi said, because if not so, you coming against coming into Nigeria military will militarily, you will kill more lives. It will increase more killing, he said. It will increase more killing. Increase. Guys, imagine it. Gumi. Who is Gumi trying to protect? Because he's been him killing. It's been him sponsoring the bandits, the Boko Haram. It's been Gumi facilitating the movement of the bandits. It's been Gumi killing the Christians in Nigeria. So now let's think about this. Let's ponder. David, are you with me? And Prince. That Trump shouldn't come into Nigeria militarily because it will increase more killing. A Gumi, a terrorist, trying to protect who? Who will now die? Gumi is protecting. Can it be possible that Gumi is protecting Christians that have been dying? Because he said it will not increase more killing. That they shouldn't come militarily. They should go and negotiate. Trump will go and negotiate with terrorists. Gumi said that it will kill. If not so, it will increase more killing. It will increase more killing. That's Gumi's Oyibo. Increase more killing. And you'll be wondering, who is Gumi looking out for? When has he started looking out for? Who? So Gumi is now looking out for, is it for himself or for his brother, the Boko Haram? The terrorists themselves, because the terrorists themselves are his brothers, no? Because Sultan of Sokoto have told us, if you touch, if you kill, if you do anything bad to Boko Haram, they are doing it to Allah. You remember? So when Gumi is now telling Trump to don't come into Nigeria militarily because you will increase more killing. And you'll be wondering, who is Gumi trying to protect this time? Because the fact is that he's been killing. Trump wants to come in to protect us from Gumi. Gumi is not telling Trump, don't come in. So that he himself will protect who? Ladies and gentlemen. Gumi wants to protect the terrorists because Trump is coming after the terrorists. And Gumi knows the terrorists are his brothers. So he doesn't want Trump to kill his brothers. So when you hear Gumi saying, Don't come into Nigeria so that you don't increase the killings. He's like telling Trump, don't come into Nigeria so you don't kill my brothers, the terrorists. Because the terrorists are his brothers, are the Fulanese, Mujahid Arabs, that have been killing the Christians. Now, Trump wants to come to the rescue of Christians. Gumi is telling Trump, don't come. Come and negotiate instead. Because if you come in militarily, you will kill us. Gumi himself now forgot that he has been on jihad for decades. That from 1967 to 2025, Gumi have wiped well over 12 million Biafran Christians. I'm not even talking about Nigerian Christians. Only Biafran Christians. They call it the Southeast. 12 million. And now we're going to have a savior in Trump. Gumi is now telling Trump, no, don't come, you increase the killing. Like, wanted indirectly telling Trump, don't come, you will kill my brothers. And he's not even telling Trump, don't come so that I will go and stop the killing. Because he's the one killing. So Gumi didn't tell Trump, don't come, I promise you I will stop the killings. He didn't say that because he himself can't even help himself. He doesn't know how to stop. Because it has become a mentality. Gumi killing Christians have become a way of life for Gumi and his brothers. But I want to tell Gumi this evening, don't worry, America will come and help you. It's you that needs to be stopped. So, America will come in and stop you, the Gumi. Okay? America will come and stop you. Because you are the one doing the killing. You are the terrorists. You and your brothers are the terrorists. You and Shetima are the terrorists. So Trump is coming to stop you. And he doesn't have time to negotiate with a terrorist like you. So he is coming to fight you, Gumi, and your brothers, Fulani, Mujahid Arabs in our land, ruling Biafra land. You can imagine, foreigners, migrants, ruling us in our own father's land. Now we are in exile everywhere. Have you seen Biafra ruling America or ruling anywhere? Yes, they can give you one checker position or the other. But you being a vice president of any nation, particularly in the Western nation, I've not heard, I've not seen. So Arabs could come to Nigeria, could come to Biafra and be ruling us. And they have the guts and tell our helpers not to come. Guys, that's what it means. Now break it down. That's what it means. Prince, you have the mic. You love to talk?
Yeah, thank you very much, Sister Stella. Am I being heard?
Yes, sir.
All right, I just want to chip in my own before you bring down the space. First of all, I want to thank everyone in the space, all Biafrans and lovers of freedom around the world. Biafrans, you have done a lot. You have done yourself proud. I am proud to be a Biafran. At least today, United States of America is talking about us. Europe is talking about us. I am really proud of the Biafran warriors in the person of our information minister, Kokondem, Akbara Wasone, Sister Stella, you tried, David Nana, Rejan Fuli, everyone, Asiebu.
Please call our APM first. Now the man with the suitcase in his the man with the suitcase in his
I am coming for our APM. So I'm coming for that. Let me thank the media warriors first. If I didn't call your name, I want you to know that we are proud of you. I am speaking from the homeland. You people have made us proud. Keep it up. Keep it up. And to America, Mr. J. Trump, we are proud of what we are doing. Please don't bring down the hammer. Hit them more. That is what we need. We in homeland, we are appreciating what you are doing. Come to our aid and make sure you recognize Biafra, because this is the time. If you don't recognize Biafra now, I don't know what will be our fate. So this is the time. We are calling on America. We are thanking all the senators, all the people of good conscience that are speaking up. Please come and help us. We in homeland, we have no more hope. If not you people, we need our nation to be recognized so that we will live like normal human being. Nigeria has done a lot to us, so we want out of Nigeria. I don't have to talk much. I also want to use the opportunity to talk to everyone in homeland who are waiting. You are waiting at the corner. You don't want to support. You are 1 AJ, you are 500 AJ, you are 1 million AJ is needed at this time, because I don't know what you are waiting for. America are speaking, all the world are speaking. This is time to bring your money, because Biafra agasi kilutiketi ichagari banyo when if you go say alo emege mana million in on a million incha baganya. Bring out your money. You are from the Niger, so-called Niger Delta. You are from the lower Benue. As long as you are a Biafran, donate your AJ. Contact Madam Betty on her YouTube channel. You will see the number to get Lagos Liaison. Contact Abarawa Sonny. You will see the number to get to Lagos Liaison. This is what I want to tell you. This is the greatest opportunity to invest. And I have one testimony. I've not been paying my tithe. I've been wasting my tithe in all this their so-called church. But since I started paying my tithe to the men on ground, to the men of God, believe me, things start to change, and things has been changing. So I keep paying. I encourage everyone to pay your tithe to BDF. That is the way forward. Thank you, and God bless everybody. I'm happy that I contributed today, Sister Stella. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye. We love you. Yeah, so pay your tithe. In fact, I feel like I'm in church now. Everybody pay your tithe, baby. Pay your tithe, because that's the, I mean, this is where your money will be well used for your own freedom. You know, the way Christ died on the cross for your own freedom. Now, your money this time will also serve for your own physical freedom. You know, Christ died on the cross for your own spiritual freedom. Now, your money you will contribute to BRGIE will save your own physical freedom. I am in a church, praise God. Thank you, Prince. You just, you know, enlightened my evening. So, guys, you know.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And good job, and good job. We thank you for the job you're doing for Biafrans in homeland. Just stay safe.
Thank
Guys,
you. My
you
regards to everyone. My
are
regards
requesting
to
for
our
mic.
APM
We want to
also.
bring down the space, and you guys are requesting for mic. I've been here since morning, you know. I know you guys are at work. Anyway, let's see. One minute. Everybody, let's bring these people up. Thank you, Prince. Let me bring our people up. David, you have spoken, but you want the mic back. And then Mary Telcom. One minute. 1 minute. I have to go. 1 minute, everybody. Let's get to David. David Ngwa, just chip in something. Your conclusion. David Nana, I brought you up now. Okay, you're not there. Vincent. No, Mary Ngwa, you have the mic. Can somebody hear me?
Yes, so Sister Stella. Thank you very much.
So
I
you're just
know.
coming back from work.
Yeah, I know you want to close. I just rushed to me to hear you because I can't wait. I'm so happy to you to give me mic. Yes. Gone a blessing. Lockdown, my people. 6, 7, 8 November. Free Nnamdi Kanu. China, why? For Biafra, freedom. You have to follow because that is very important. I come in here because China, they're already the owner of Nigeria, not Biafra land. The earlier they understand, the best for everyone. Good evening, everyone. Love of freedom, our original DOS. Yeah, Mr. Snow. Good evening, Mommy Betty. Stella. Good evening, Sister Stella. I'm so happy to meet you. Good evening, the lover of freedom. Sister Stella, no get time. You know, you've been here for morning, since morning, but we are happy to join our voice together. You know, good evening, our leader, Masi Nnamdi Kanu. Good evening, Itare Kondo. Good evening, our APM, our present leader, our PM. Yes, oh my God, I don't even know what to say, because they blow Nigeria, Yobio. We call it Oyobo. The Yobio never come yet, oh. This one a heavy breeze. The Yobo never come. That heavy storm. When you come, they blast everything. Nature now, they jack houses, different kind of thing. What you cannot stand that time, you have to remove it. And you cannot help. That is nature for you. So thank you very much, our APM. We are so happy to have you talking in Adu. They talk, but the action, they show the whole world. No, mommy, I will continue saying it. They are very shameful because they know they cannot call your name.
Mary,
Mm-hmm.
hold on, sister.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want me to pick you up, share the space. If you don't share the space, I won't pick you up. So share the space and then I'll pick you up. Well, go on, Mary.
Yes, thank you, sister. Yes, my people. Our APM is blowing everywhere, the whole, and we are helping them blow the fire, make the smoke burn under till the main fire will burst out. Because we need it so much. I want to come to this Sister Stella. How did they come? Kumi. I know they answer Kumuye too. Kumuye, is it not the deeper life Mommy G.O.?
No, deeper life Papa G.O. that
Really,
deceived the
Papa
whole
G.O.
world. He even deceived my own sister too.
Hey, oh, now, Kumuyi and Kumi, the leader of terrorists, where even Arab countries send them back to Nigeria of Banana Republic, of the name of contract, that is the contract don't even expire. Then, the man they call Kumuji is a main pastor who get deeper life, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see the time, not now of where they don't try themselves, they don't open their eye. They can't see model, how to some of them try to dress as. Can you, Nigeria, Biafrans, please make up your mind with this your Kumuji and Kumi, we they follow. This terrorist leader, they are all Muslim, practical of brainwash the whole so-called Nigeria where they no one wake up from their slumber. If you not fund your life, follow your Mami G.O. and your Bobby G.O. All of you people will die finish because Nigerian through government will kill you. You know why? Because you will still a Nigeria. You don't know where you come from. You are a Nigeria, you're a refugee because that is not your name. You accept it. And anything Nigeria will give it to you, open it and take it by force, by power. Because you accept it. But for we Biafrans, we want to let the America as in answer our prayer, because if you see this great, yeah.
You're my sister. I know you. If you like, you can beat me. I want to hear this first time speaker. Please hold on.
Okay,
I'm not going
no
away
problem.
until you finish. Akuta, you have the mic.
Yes, no problem.
Akuta, you have the mic. Because we want to win souls today. Akuta,
Hello.
you have the mic, sis. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon from Texas. I've been on this program from my other Twitter account, and I have shared it. I was thinking, I said, let me check again, and it's from another account, and it happened that you are still up. Thank you so much for spreading the gospel of freedom and BRGIE and the guns that are blazing right now, and that is going to blaze more. I thank everyone who is here, the hosts, the speakers, and I thank our able Prime Minister, the amiable Ogenkere, the honorable man who is holding right now the armor of God and the hammer and the sledge that is sending the zoological Fulani terrorist republic gradually into oblivion. And that is our expectation. And just as the Lord has said, He is going to give us a perfect expectation, that which we have wished. And it is already happening. Greetings to our able lobbyist. Greetings to our information minister. Greetings to Mr. Snow. Greetings to all individuals, Biafrans, everyone. Kudos to you for making the space our dwelling place. Exactly, that is what it is. It is what we all are doing here that have attracted the eyes of the world, and has attracted most especially the eyes of the president of the free world, President Donald Trump, the most civilized man, whose talks are never withdrawn, but whose promises are what conk. He is going to give you to you as he has promised. So I'm up here this very afternoon to join my voice to the voices that have spoken earlier. My sister Stella, she said, I'm not new anyway. I want to talk to our people who are back home, that we have told them already that 6, 7, and 8 November is a lockdown. We do not need any election in that part of Biafra land they call Anambra. I want to draw them back to the ones they have been doing, the past elections they have been doing. Even when we have said lockdown, they still sneak out to do the election. Biafrans in Anambra State, please, wherever you are listening to, you can tell your brothers, your kins and kinmen, and your men and women, young ladies, youth who will be going out to do this election, to ask themselves the question, what have they been voting for? Let's start from Peter Obi. Peter Obi left over $150 billion, 36 million naira or so, untouched in Anambra State Treasury account, just to gain political ground or political wars he wants to use it for, to tell Nigerians that he has been proven that he was the only governor that left money in the coffers of the state government. Why Anambra State is battling with ecological problem, why Anambra citizens do not have light, Anambra citizens do not have good running water, drinkable water, Anambra State does not have electricity, Anambra State do not have fire services, even the overhead bridge in Anambra during Peter Obi was never cleaned up. Anambra State was a mess, but Peter Obi locked up over $150 million in the Anambra State Treasury and left to come and campaign for cheap political gains, to tell Nigerians that he has been proven the best governor. So what have you all been voting for? Who do you want to vote? It is sympathetic. It is really pathetic, and it's even troublesome and worrisome. I have engaged him in it on Twitter. Tell us why you did that. What does that mean? Your people are suffering of lack and deprivation, sick, no hospital, no schools, and you lock down such amount of money. You intentionally left it unused to punish the people of Anambra citizens. There we now have the other person, the one that has run to America right now, Obiano, who did the worst again, telling you that your lives in Anambra State is 500,000 worth one cow in Anambra State. What are you guys voting for? He did 8 years. Peter Obi did 8 years. Soludo don't want to do another 8 years of shame. Let me tell you, whoever is going to sit or you want to come and vote for is being endorsed from the Sultan of Sokoto. And I am telling you, he will never be different. Therefore, you guys should not waste your time queuing up to go and vote for anybody. We do not need any election in Biafra land, because that is not Nigeria. Biafra has been declared. That is our territory. And I am sure you all voted for the referendum for Biafra exit. and you guys are warming up to go and dishonor and disrespect yourselves, to go and show the world how useless you are. And we said any Biafran in Anambra State that comes out to cast election, even you, the politician, bringing out yourself to be voted, shame on you. Shame on you for allowing the caliphate in Sultan Assad in Sokoto to have chosen you for such, to deceive our people and keep them down for the next 4 years. Is it you, Soludo, that you have been there and wreaking a lot of havoc on your citizens? Is it you that you want to come out again and ask the same citizens to vote for you under this condition? Any Biafran who goes to vote there, bear it in mind that you are cursed. I want to talk to them about that. Again, I just want to touch on China. China had the gut exactly to say what he said, to counter the promise of what the president of the free world, our daddy, our father, our mentor, the man the world ever respected, the greatest leader of this world, everybody respected and honored. China, you had the gut to challenge him not to go to Nigeria. Is Nigeria your own? We understand that you almost want to buy it over. Yes, presently Nigeria is mining mineral resources in the north, trying to see how to claim some of, refund, get part of their money back that Nigeria have been owing them tens of billions of dollars, and other contract Nigeria has given them. We understand Nigeria cannot pay them because Nigeria does not have the capacity to repay loans. Nigeria, even as at today, yeah, the French Paris Club, Nigeria is owing them a lot. Nigeria is owing over 150 trillion naira to us within and outside. Nigeria is owing bilateral countries over $5.5 billion, and they know that Nigeria do not have the capacity to pay back. So there is this exchange going on. They ask China to come in and mine as much as possible, whatever they can get, to reduce this debt. This is exactly what is happening with France. What is France doing in Nigeria? France is doing the same thing. Nigeria also borrowed from France.
Is also in Nigeria?
Yes, France is in Nigeria. They're also doing. Yeah, France is in Nigeria. They send there is a military base. France already established a military base in the north. What is it doing there? Their military men are there. This is what is happening, and that is why you can hear their voice. They are trying to protect their interest. And their interest is what they are digging out right now as mineral resources in that part of the country. Everywhere in the north is messed up. They are mining even gold. They are mining a lot of hard and mineral resources. And that is the interest they want to protect. Nothing more, nothing else. And we do not care. We cannot, because of you Chinese men, and report came that some of the terrorists they found, some of them are Chinese. You can see the Chinese president or prime minister do not want America to go in to find out a lot of these things. But behold, America has found out that a lot of the terrorists we have there of different colors and of different skin. The Chinese were there too. That is exactly what is happening. It is not only about the red line contract.
Hold on, because
yes.
So you mean Chinese are also part of the terrorists?
Yes. The confession they get from people, they found some Chinese among them, the kidnappers. Chinese are equally part of them being kidnapping. They are doing all this just to protect. The whole of terrorism activity going on in Nigeria, some of them are linked up by Chinese and France fraud to continue to protect the mineral resources, the hard mineral resources they're getting from that part of the country. And that is the reason why the man had the gut to challenge the leader of the free world, our daddy and mentor, President Donald Trump. We continue to eulogize you, sir, for coming to our aid. Christians are being killed every day. Christians are being murdered every day, and it did not start just today or yesterday or as at the time America is just being aware. No, it has started. The one I witnessed, it has started since 2006. That I witnessed. And nobody can deny that from me. And you cannot go to any of their media to see where it was written or a broadcast or even on anywhere it was not reported. It has been happening since 2001 in Jos. The same time 9/11 occurred or happened in United States of America. What are they trying to tell us? President Donald Trump and their army of Pentagon, we welcome you to come and save Biafrans. And who are we? Are the Christians these people are killing. Because when you say they've gone to the communities in the north, Biafrans are everywhere. And we are the target. When you go to Jos and the nook and crannies in Plateau State, Biafrans are there. And when they go to kill their target, Biafrans, they do not want to know. As long as you are a Christian, you are a Biafran. That is it. When they go to anywhere, they go to kill Sokoto and all those villages and communities, those are Christians. They are Christians. We have a lot of Christians in Sokoto, in Zuru, in Nasarawa. Southern Kaduna is almost Christians dominated. Southern Borno is Christians dominated. Entire Plateau State is Christian dominated. Bauchi State is more Christian dominated. Name it. The Zamfara are Christian converts. A lot of them are converting to Christianity. What are they trying to tell us? President Donald Trump will hear you. Our lobbyists will hear you. Everyone who is speaking out for the sake of freedom and for the sanctity of life and liberty, we hear you, Biafrans. Thank you so much, everyone. That is just what I want to pass.
Whoa! You have made my evening. I can as well go home. Hey, Jessica Montita. So, so you mean that these Chinese have become part of the
Yeah, they are part of the kidnapping gang. They are there.
Oh
They are
my
hiding them.
God.
Nigerian government knew what they are hiding. That is why those who have been shouting, if you check their profile, they are all Muslims, from their clerics to their politicians and the few citizens who are opportune to be outside to be able to make use of their phones and get data or Wi-Fi to type or tweet that are on the Facebook and Twitter. They are those. I'm telling you, some of them are already out of the country. Some of them are tweeting from the Arab Emirates. Some of them are tweeting from Dubai, because that's where they have all gone with our money and hide it there. How can it be? Can you see the rich men in Nigeria talking? Where are the Otodolas talking? Where are they? Where have you heard Dangote speak? All these people, the 7 richest people in Nigeria, have a lot of money that they can loan or lend to Nigeria instead of going to China to borrow some few dollars, billions of dollars. They can do it, but they are protecting. All of them are quiet and silent because they are protecting their selfish interests, and they know they have already built their empires outside that damnable zoological Fulani terrorist republic. That is why they are not speaking. And they are not cowing down our bishops and priests and pastors in the church to come and defend what they know that is even wrong. Defend what nonsense, something that is already evidenced everywhere. They cow them with intimidation. They cow them with kind of threats. For goodness sake, they have been killing them. Everybody know that Christians and the churches are the target. What about the Mandela bomb blast in Niger State, Suleja? Where is that man? That man that bombed that place is already a free man. A lot of people died on that Christmas Eve. What are we talking about? How many reverend priests have been killed in the church and burnt alive? How many homes have been attacked? How many churches have been razed down a day, every day? In some states, churches are no longer allowed to be built. No more papers for you to build churches. Is that not Christian attack, targeted attack? If it is not a genocide, then it is ethnic cleansing. It must be one of it. And what is the number that the world needed, or China needed, or even France needed, or even the Nigerian fools needed to tell us that this is the number of dead people they needed before they can accept that this is genocide? Is it until they kill all of us? Biafrans, Nigerians who may be listening, you the Yorubas that have been attacking us, you the Christians that are one side keeping silent, they are using the takia right now on you. We have warned all of you to stop eating the Fulani cows, and you guys take us for a ride. We've warned all of you, giving you tips of what is going on, and you guys are trying to defend a country that is on itself indefensive. What country is that respects you, that you are defending? Is it a country that could not tell you that their president died since 2017, only to reveal that to you in 2025, and be maxing over 8 years? They have maxed someone, what is it called? Imposters impersonating Buhari, dead Buhari, for 8 years. Does that place are supposed to be called a country? That is why it is a disgraced country, and the leader of the world, every one of us, they know about it, and that is why they call you a shithole. How can you, politicians, you all knew it, that your president, Buhari, has been dead since 2017, and you're going to contest election with a dead candidate, and all of you gathered around to do it?
Oh my God.
With imposters from Sudan, from Niger, 20 different defect marks in Buhari imposters littered everywhere. And you guys think we're fools? What are you hiding if you are genuine? What are you hiding if you are pure? How would all of a sudden Nigeria will have 20 different faces of Buhari? Something that has never happened before. 8 good years, Nigerians will get in the dark of their demise so-called president, who is also one of their terrorist leader and negotiator. And today they have the guts to ask us, to tell us that why do you want to be slaves of America? For Christ's sake and goodness sake, everyone who will be watching here, I would rather become a slave of America forever than become a slave to the barbaric Fulani terrorists,
Mujahid
murderers
Arabs. Call them very well. Mujahid Arabs. They are Fulani Mujahid. They are Arabs.
from Funta Jalon. The dirty, nasty things. I would rather be a slave to America, at least. Safe slave this time around. Let them choose. I have been asking them, choose which one. Except you are a Muslim, you will have no choice to live under the enslavement of the Fulani terrorism Sharia laws. Thank you so much for taking a little bit more of this time.
Thank you. But your voice sounds like Kemi. Are you Kemi?
I'm not Kemi, I'm Abigail.
Oh, is this our Abigail?
Yes.
Oh my God, you changed your name here. Oh my God, love you.
That's my other names too.
Oh my God, you are fired up this evening. Oh my God. You see, the anointing is all over you. Thank you.
I congratulate every one of us here. That is who we are, Biafrans. And that is why they cannot understand. And that is why they will continue to remain where they are until they are run over. But their only hope is President Donald Trump, America. And if they miss this time, if they lose this opportunity this time, they are gone forever. Biafra we go. America they are gone forever. For how many years? Nigerians. Onyendu said, one Nigeria will kill all of you. And that is how it is. So shall it be.
If they
I
don't
greet
change,
everyone.
maybe they will change. Give them the benefit of doubt. Mary, you have the mic before we go to Vincent and then Cyprian and then we'll go. I won't pick up anybody again. Oh, please, I have to go and cook. Ngwa Mary, Ngwa. Sorry, because I wanted to know who is this Akuta, So
Yes.
it's even our sister, Abigail. She deceived me. She changed the name, so I became more confused. I was bringing her up and I was afraid, but I was ready to fire, to fight, because they can't be fighting us in homeland in Nigeria and even in space and be fighting us. No, this one I know say I for win. I was ready to fight my sister. Okay, so Mary, you have the mic, sis. Go on,
Thank
just
you.
fire on.
Thank you, Sister Stella. Thank you. Thank you, my sweet sister. Your speak finished. That is the truth because the eye on the ball, we don't want to miss the target. That is good. For me, when once I heard very, very special speech, I have enough patience because I'm learning. Not that sometimes if I keep quiet or give chance because I like to listen because listening is a lesson. So if the one we no get something in hand, yeah, Mary no go fit the stand. So I would like to put my voice in. Thank you, the mother. You speak very, very, very well. That is the word of wisdom. That is the mothers because Nigeria have nothing to offer any woman being in this earth. Thank you very much. Because the earlier we understand, not to say we, the earlier Nigerian to understand, and some of the Biafrans will be one leg in, one leg out, is better for them. Because our people, they said, you can only take the horse, go to the water, you can't force him to drink it. Sorry, because me, I can't be sentiment for my word. And me, person no go feedback me for something where it's not my will to do it. I just make example on myself. You understand? There is people who say, oh, this thing, I no go do am no matter anybody will talk am. So anyhow way you want to say it, believe me, you're wasting your energy. You can only say, this is the way, if you like it. There is no way to beg, because if you beg them, they become to like, oh, I'm the superior. That is why me, I'm not ready, because what I'm doing for myself. I'm seeing the danger coming along. So if I decide for myself, say, oh, this thing I don't want to do it. If you like, talk to it tomorrow. I will just listen. It will not get meaningful for me. So that is the way I look these people out there. But this is very, very dangerous. This is very, very risky. And the most painful thing that I will never beg them, because this been happening before ever I born. You understand? And we born from our mothers. We face this calamity. And you born seeing the same that thing, and you don't want to make different. Oh man, you was past the Fulani. Yes. You was past them, and even Fulani, they're more clever than you. Because if they can leave far away country to come and fight you and kill you, and may make different kind of manner of approach because of five people, maybe because of few people, and the whole nation ransom, whole stage, and you say me, Mary, to look after that? No, I will fight for myself, and I will tell you where you're sitting is very, very, very bad. You're sitting on top of fire. Even you never feel the heat yet, but the heat is coming. Because ignorance will make you will not see the time the dangerous is coming. So my people, what am I mean? Nigeria, as we say, China and France, This, my sister, is very, very 100% right. Because the France is doing underground and China underground business. Let me tell you what Obasanjo know. Let him open it, because even the time will come, all of them, believe me, they are paying it, but they will not say it. Obasanjo and so-called Gowon, no, they are still alive. Oh. We have the economic jihad, and what you see this Fulani playing, Obasanjo know it 100%. That is why that time telephone want to come out and he sees telephone, mobile phone, so you not to have communication with outside world to outside world. You people should go and check this thing I'm telling you. Why am I saying this? Because I remember my grandmother was working in Akampa, Cross River State. In Carado Estate, it was a company. Oil, palm oil. Ask anybody away from Cross River or Goja, and in where they call Akampa local government. That is where that company was. Women, father, that time. Let me, this thing I'm telling you, I was very, very young. Oh. You understand me? But I remember when we lived, because there my mother worked, but he lived in Cross River. So when is the time when my mother go to retirement, after some years, you know, even raise, now that time when Obasanjo comes out for this their selection, my sister, now where my brain, I want to tell you people, ask this word I'm telling you, ask the rest of the people, both cocoa, different kind of thing. Do you know tree where we they call EKOM, one fruit tree? Those three, we get even banana tree, banana, so then they call. Some country we don't know that time. These people, they come, they fall all those three, but those three now, then go treat them, go and put them for truck. No roto. They go carry and go out. You don't know. As I'm talking to you, where those people was working, I was maybe 10 years old, if I'm not mistaken, because 6 years from my beginning of my age, because now here I born from, you know, but we lived there, I lived the age of 12 years, so 12 years going to 13 years. That is where we lived there, where my grandmother don't retire. That time, women, men, every month, to earn money, Carado Estate, we palm oil there. Do you know that? They fall all those palm trees. They fall, all those companies fall down. No work again. That time they call tax. If you get animal, then go, if you not pay the money, then go carry your bicycle. Then go come withdraw once a 440 like that. If no money, then go carry all your animal. Go. That time they start with bike. And because a lot of bicycle that time. And 404. You understand? If you don't get that tax where then they call, they start with your animal. And if the time where they come, you go see people go, they run, carry their animal, goat, sheep, all those things to hide. Because if they don't carry your motorbike, they will carry your bicycle. Or they seize your 404, your truck. I see that time. So my people, that was the economic jihad. And now my brain, they go back. Those palm trees, they fall everything like this, eh? That time na company, na that time we they say white man, every month. They go bring money, they go pass, we with they small. Any of the people, their family work in company that time. For your grandmother, you know, hey,
No, I
money
can't
they
hear
come
Mary
now.
again, no.
You can't hear me, Sister Stella.
Can somebody hear me?
Can
Because
you
I'm
guys hear
changing
me?
internet supply.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing both of you.
Can Sister Stella hear me? Sister Stella.
Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
hear
I
you.
think they are hearing you. Maybe
Okay.
That from on our gadgets.
Okay. So, my people, before you know, in the time of Obasanjo, they fold those company all country.
I can't hear anybody anymore. Can somebody hear me? Oh, please, if you Emeka said he can hear me. But Mary, I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
How are we going to do it?
Oh,
Because I just changed my internet supply.
yeah, we can hear you. We can hear
I
you.
can't hear you. Mary, can you go out and come back? Let me pick
Stella,
your
can
voice.
you hear
Everybody
me?
just go. If you're on mic, go or out, come back. I'll pick you up and then we'll continue.
Okay.
Because I'm changing my internet supply. Then we can stay longer.
Can you hear me?
If we can do this, we can stay longer. Go out. I'll pick you up again. Then we'll stay longer. Vincent, go out. Abigail, go out, come back. If you want to speak more, everybody go out, come back. I'll pick you up because I can't hear you. I'm changing my internet supply. Mary, can you speak a bit? Mary, let me see if I can hear you. Mary, speak.
Yes.
Mary, are you speaking? I can't hear you
I'm
still.
speaking.
What's going on now?
Oh.
Let me remove this. Oh my God.
Let me go out again.
Okay, Mary, can you hear me? Mary can't hear me. Mary, go out and come back. I can't hear you. Let me pick up Vincent. Vincent, speak. Let me see if I can hear you. Vincent, I picked you up. Vincent, speak. Let me see if I can hear you. Where can I run on the main road? Come on, Uzo. Vincent, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Put to this space. How come I can't hear? That I'm changing supply. I should be able to hear people.
Are you hearing
I forgot my problem with. You guys are hearing my voice, but I'm not hearing your
Well,
voice.
can you hear me now?
So what are we going to do? Maybe we should just call it a night. Call it a day.
Can you hear me?
Okay, so guys, bye from here. I can't hear you guys. I've tried to pick all of you up, but I still can't hear. So if not, so let me have to go home and see if I can bring the whole space up again. Hope it on. No, but we have a program. There's a program that is coming by. You can hear me. No problem. There's a program that is coming. Information Minister shared it by 8 p.m. Biafran time. So maybe we'll just relax and hook up to that one later. So bye everyone. Bye. I'm driving.
I wanna do something. Okay.
Stand. Any senior citizen. I don't have almost anything doing. So my own is to cook and serve. Then fight for our freedom. So I salute everyone. Share this freedom, so that they will be able to take your children to our final destiny, that is Biafra land. I mean, even their advice will go a long way. Their speeches, their presence will go a long way, Baba God. We still need them. We need Mazen and the Kano. We need Simon Ekpa. And I heard Mazen Nandekan is very ill. Baba, heal him. I just told you that you heal the sick. Baba, and you are still yesterday, today, and forever God. The way you used to do it, you still do it till today. Therefore, Baba, you can heal in the name of Jesus. Heal Mazen Nandekan of any pain, of any disease, of any sickness, heart sickness, whatever pains they have. He has collected from being in the dungeon of terrorist Islamic Nigeria government. Baba, heal him. Heal him, that even the water, whatever he will put inside his mouth, let it be a medicine unto his physical body. In the name of Yeshua. Heal Mazen Nanda Kanu. We love him, we need him. Even his son also needs him. Baba God. And you sent him on this errand, and you will not abandon him. I know you're doing miracle already. For him, stay alive today is still your hand. It's still you keeping him. But you, Baba, bring him out. Bring him out. And bring Simon Epa too. Baba, you know our enemies. And they're not giving up. Baba, you know them one by one. Fulani Islamic terrorist Nigeria government. They have declared themselves our enemy. They have vowed never to leave Biafrans, Igbos alone. Therefore, Baba, fight them. Your word said that you will fight those that fight us. Baba, Fulani Mujahid Arab Nigeria Islamic government are fighting Igbos. Baba, fight them. Let them fall in the same destruction they are digging. Your word said they shall eat their own flesh, drink their own blood that wants ours. Since they want to eye all of us, Baba, let them turn around and begin to eye themselves in the name of Yeshua. You are the miracle God, working God, and there's nothing you cannot do. Your word says, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. Therefore, no witch, no wizard, no terrorist, no jihadist shall do us any harm. No jihadist shall do Mazen Nandekan any harm, or Simon Epa, or even our BDF any harm. Baba, he says, surely they shall gather because their gathering is not of you. They shall all fall for our sake. Baba, let Fulani Mujahid Arabs that are fighting our BDF, let them fall in the same destruction they are digging. Let them fall in the same trap they have set against the BDF, or against the Igbos, or against Biafrans, or against Christians in Biafra land. But fight those that are fighting us. Fight them. And a lot of them have gone to camouflage. They have gone to hibernate within us. And they are causing so much mayhem in Biafra land, even in the government. Baba, fish them out. Any Nigerian spy in BRGIE, any Nigerian spy in BDF, any Nigerian spy around Simon Epa, any Nigerian spy around Mazen Nandekan, or around even our APM, Baba, fish them out one by one so that they will know. Our leaders will identify them. Our BDF will identify them and avoid them and even fire them in the name of Yeshua. Baba, we've gone a long way. We've come a long way, Baba. From 1967 to now, well over 12 million Biafrans have died for no just cause. Have died. Nigeria government have spied well over 12 million Biafrans from 1967 to 2025, Baba, because they believe they want to Islamize everybody. And so they are coming